Top of the morning, traders. How are we? I hope you are all amazing. Right, guys, today, what is today? It's Thursday, the 9th of February. And as always, guys, we'll look back at yesterday's trades, we'll look at today's potential trades, and we'll also look at the important news for today as well. Before we get started with yesterday's trades, guys, three things. First of all, the Discord channel. Come join it. And we are in the, I know I've been saying this for a few days now, but we're in the process of sorting out some VIP rooms, and there's lots of cool stuff in there. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the announcements, guys. Secondly, thank you, first of all, to everyone who turned up to the live stream yesterday. Always love having you on and interacting with you. And we do those every Wednesday, guys, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. So join us for the next one. Get your questions ready. And thirdly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Right, guys, so let's start with yesterday's trades. And the first one we can look at is this, euro against the US dollar. I didn't actually trade this one. I actually traded pound US dollar. But let's have a look why we were trading it. So basically, guys, yeah, price was in a uptrend, okay? But then it's come storming down, okay? Breaking this low and this low. Yeah, so it is in a downtrend. However, we got to this important level here, this grey zone. And because this move acted so aggressively, yeah, the market likes to retrace, yeah, because it gives traders a better entry and a better value to enter the trade. So the market, 9 times out of 10 wants to retrace, and then people start entering again to come lower. All right, but we had some room to the upside, and potentially this area here, this 10800 level, this psychological level. Okay, and we had a bit of a bounce off with this candle. Yesterday's candle doesn't fill me with confidence, so it won't be a trade idea for today. But having said that, I still think we're going to get a bit of a retrace. So yeah, that was the idea, to buy off of this grey zone after we had a bit of a reaction. Let's drop down to the H1 chart and see what happened. So yeah, we got this candle, guys. Yeah, we got this candle, but this candle was buying directly into our first target. Okay, so we couldn't really take this, this candle here. Okay, but then price retraced, and we also got this candle. You could have bought of this candle, but chances are you would have just about got stopped out. Having said that, guys, always look left. This low here ended up being a good level to go put your stop beneath. All right, so but yeah, if you did enter on this candle, perhaps you would have got stopped out. But now it's given us more opportunities, another opportunity today to get into this pair and at least take it back to these highs. All right, but I didn't trade this pair, guys, okay, because the pound US dollar gave me a better setup. So let's take a look at pound US dollar now. And I'm going to explain why it was a better setup. So if we go to pound US dollar, let's look at the day chart. All right, and a similar reason, guys. Yeah, we'd come up, we never quite broke these highs up here. Yeah, and then sure enough, we don't get higher highs, price breaks down. All right, so as soon as these lows here are broken, we are in a downtrend. All right, a little bit NFP driven, but a downtrend nonetheless. But now we've reached our grey zone, yeah, down here. We started to get a reaction. Yeah, we got a reaction with this candle here. This is a bullish reaction. Could be more bullish, this candle, but it's still a bullish reaction. So the idea, like Euro US dollar, was to take it potentially back up to here for a bit of a retrace, even back up to here, guys. So that was the idea. If we now look at the H1 chart, because this is the chart I always enter. So why did I like this trade better than Euro US dollar? Well, first of all, this candle, yeah, broke these highs. So straight away, we are getting higher highs. Okay. Once I got this candle, yeah, I need a retrace. Okay. So if I enter here, I realistically have to put my stop below here. Yeah, and it's just a bit too much of a stop loss for me, because you bear in mind this is our first target. So straight away the risk to reward doesn't make sense. Yeah, this is my risk and this is my reward. Okay, so it doesn't make sense, guys. So I need a retrace before we can enter. Okay, so that risk to reward makes sense. All right, and I was aiming for this level here. Yeah, because this level proved to be a good level. Okay, so once I saw this candle, yeah, because I hadn't got into the trade at this point, I thought, yeah, I haven't got in on this trade. Yeah, price didn't retrace, it's going to carry on up. Yeah, we missed the trade, no problem. But what you'll find happens in the American market, it will come back to a point where you can trade it. Yeah, because you have to imagine there are, millions of New York Open traders. Yeah, and they want to get in at value. All right. So I didn't get in on this candle here. Okay. I said to myself, the risk to reward didn't make sense. I'm going to wait for price to retrace and then I'll get the next bullish candle. Okay. So I entered on this candle here. Okay. And this happened during the American market. So I have entered on the close. I didn't get a retrace because I was so keen to get into this pair. And I've put my stop actually, yeah, below these lows here. Okay. So I'm in this trade for 100%, guys. Yeah. So we'll see what happens today. Yeah. Once I get a 1:1, yeah, I'll close 80% and then I'll let the rest run, guys, potentially up to here or even up to our higher time frame target. Okay. But you can see that H1 structure is still intact as well. Yeah. We was in an uptrend and we still are potentially in an uptrend. All right. So like I say, guys, this just gave me a better setup. Yeah, specifically this candle here. And I had the confidence, well, more confidence, because these highs were broken here. All right. So again, let's see what happens today. But I am in this trade for 100%. Next trades we were looking at, if you remember rightly, guys, we were looking at pound Canadian dollar and New Zealand Canadian dollar to bounce out of, yeah, those lows. All right. So let's first of all look at pound Canadian dollar. All right. I didn't trade this one. Yeah, I traded New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. But let's see why we were trading it. And it was simply this, guys. Yeah, price was in an uptrend, broke trend, we're in a downtrend, but similar scenario, we was at a very important level of support. All right, and then, yeah, we got this candle. Admittedly, it's a doji, a bearish doji, but look at the wick. Look at the wick on this candle. It told me that buyers are entering the market here. Okay, and then look at yesterday's candle. Buyers really did enter the market. This will actually be a trade idea for today. So we were just trying to buy this pair. If we drop down to the H1 chart, guys, again, yeah, we had this candle at the start of the day, but again, it's going straight into the last H1 high. Yeah, but then this last H1 high breaks with this candle. But then we're going into these highs over here. So it was difficult for me to trade, guys. All right. It wasn't until we get this break, yeah, and we got a retest that we could start entering this pair. All right. This potentially, you know, this wick rejection would have been a good area to start buying. Okay, because we have broken out of these highs and this grey zone. But because it kept finding highs, then the next high, it never gave me room to trade. But now we've had a break of this grey zone. I'm looking for this today, guys. And I will trade this pair. So yeah, didn't trade it yesterday, but potentially setting up for a nice trade today. I did trade this New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so let's take a look at this, guys. Okay, well, this is going up nicely. So if we look at the day trend, all right, similar scenario to pound Canadian dollar. Yeah, so price, you know, was in a downtrend. Okay, and came all the way back down to this area of support, yeah, which is obviously an important area for this pair. We started to see green candles followed by a doji here. So I was thinking we could take buys potentially back up to this blue line. And so far, guys, it's looking good. I'm still in this trade for 20%. So yeah, that was the trade idea, to buy from this grey zone. If we drop down to the H1 chart now, yeah, what are we seeing? So yeah, I will show you the candle that I entered on. So guys, we were in this area here, okay? But then we got this candle. This was my entry candle, guys, because it just broke these highs. So for me, it just gives us a little bit of a H1 structure break. Yeah, so this candle I entered on, I got in at around 77, which is around here. Got a little bit of a retrace. I put my stop below this swing low here. Okay, and then the idea was, first of all, to take price back up to here. Okay, so that's exactly what's happened, guys. I've now closed, yeah, this morning, closed 80% at this level, okay, and now I'm letting 20% run, guys, okay, and this is looking good. Yeah, happy with this trade. I did actually put this trade in the VIP trade alerts, okay, so yeah, good trade, guys. Yeah, we're still in this pair. We made 80%. We got a risk to reward of a little bit over 1:1, yeah, and now we're letting 20% run, guys. But yeah, like this trade, and just look how price was building up. And then this is the New York Open. Like I said before, guys, the New York Open wants to take price to a place where it represents value. Yeah, New York Open takes it to a place where it represents value, and then it pushes off ever since. Yeah, look, keep an eye out for that. You will see that during the New York Open. All right, but good trade, guys. Yeah, we like this trade. The last one was Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, and we were looking to buy this pair if a certain criteria was met. Okay, so on the day chart, we've had a break out of this box of indecision. Okay, we've had a break with this candle here. We got a retrace into our grey zone, and we were just looking to buy from this grey zone. Okay, that was the idea. But on the H1, guys, our criteria still wasn't met. And it just goes to show how important it is to have criteria. So our criteria was for price to break out of these highs here. And even these wicks here, we never got a break. Yeah, and thank God we didn't. Look, you know, it's coming storming down now. Okay, but if we had got a break, we would be in this trade. But we didn't. So goes to show how important it is to have your criteria in place. Okay, guys, so that's the recap of yesterday's trades. Let's take a look at today's trades now. So guys, a nice trade on New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, and still in the pound US dollar trade as we speak, guys. So yeah, if you enjoyed that recap, maybe you made some money off one of the trades, then come join us, guys. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and also smash the like button, guys. Yeah, it really helps support the channel. Yeah, thank you. Three things before we look at the trade ideas for Thursday, the 9th of February. So first of all, the Discord channel, guys. We are on the fringe of opening up our VIP rooms, guys. All right, and loads of cool stuff. So join the Discord channel, guys, and keep an eye out for announcements. It'll be happening soon. I know we've been saying this for days, but it will. Secondly, guys, yeah, don't forget the live stream. Thank you to everyone who turned up yesterday. Always enjoy all of your questions, guys. Yeah, always good to interact with you. So again, every Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. Come join us. Yeah, come join us for that. And thirdly, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the details. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. As you can see, guys, the sun, I get up with the sun at the break of dawn so I can do these videos. So you have to smash the like button. All right, guys. So trades I'm looking at for today, Thursday, the 9th of February. So I'm seeing Aussie dollar weakness is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it everywhere. So, guys, this is the first one. All right. So first of all, this is Aussie dollar, US dollar. So price was in an uptrend. Okay. But then ever since we broke this low here, we have been in a downtrend. Okay. But what has happened, guys, is you've had buyers at this gray zone, and now we're getting sellers at this gray zone. Okay, so we're at a bit of between a rock and a hard place. I keep using this phrase every day, but we are. Okay, but yeah, we still look at this reaction that we had yesterday. Let me zoom in now. If we look at this reaction that we had yesterday, yeah, I think we can take price back down to this grey zone again. Okay, I've actually penciled in this 6,900 level because, like I say, guys, I like a psychological level, 6,900, 6,950. Yeah, I like these levels. So, yeah, we're looking to take price back down to this blue line, guys. We're in a downtrend. We've got this very bearish candle. Yeah, I think we can take it back down to here. If we look at the H1 chart now, guys, this is always our entry. So what are we seeing? Well, what we are seeing is disgusting price action. Yeah, it's difficult because we had this large. Do you like the sound effects? Yeah. Okay, I apologize for the sound effects, but you get my point. It's ugly price action. So what I'm looking for, guys, is this, for price to come back up and test these highs again. Yeah, test these highs. We get a bearish reaction. Yeah, we can then enter this trade and potentially take it back down to here. I would probably take it back down to here. Yeah, close 80% and then let the rest run. I know it's only a little distance, but it helps me trade. So that's what I'd be looking for, guys, because price action is so difficult to read. We could trade the first, let's say the first bearish candlestick happens here. Yeah, maybe we could take that, but I think price will come back up and test these highs before we come back down. All right, but we're looking for shorts, guys, of Aussie dollar, US dollar. Next trade idea is this, is Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Like I said, guys, lots of Aussie dollar weakness. So on the day chart, yeah, what are we seeing? So we was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, didn't make higher highs and instead broke down. So we've got lower lows and lower highs. All right, clearly in a downtrend. And I still think with a retrace, we have lots of room to move into. Okay, so this could potentially be a really nice trade to let run. Let me make it bigger, guys. There you go. Let me make it bigger. Apologies for my lack of IT knowledge. The thing here is, guys, we have had a bearish candle, which I like because sellers are starting to enter the market. All right, this is good. But what I do think is that we will have a little bit more of a push up to this grey zone. You can see this grey zone here. Yeah. And you can see I've got my alarm set. This orange line is my alarm. As soon as that goes, I, pounce into action. So I still think we're going to have a little push up to this grey zone and therefore these last lows here before we start coming back down. Okay, but let's look at that on the H4. So I think it's a little bit clearer on the H4. So yeah, you can see these last lows here. All right, so price could react at these last lows here. Okay, now let's drop down to the H1 chart. All right, and see what we are seeing. So yeah, that grey zone, and you can see my orange alarm here. But we are still in an uptrend currently. Yeah, we're still in an uptrend, and you can see, look at the buyers here. Buyers are telling me that they want to get to this level. Yeah, we will see. Price might react at these last highs. It might, but buyers, look at these candles. Buyers, 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 buyers. It's telling me it wants to push higher. All right. So we've got a couple of ways. So basically, if price gets into this grey zone, yeah, we're looking for a bearish reaction. We could be aggressive and let's say trade the first bearish candle that we see, or the first bearish H4 candle that tells us sellers are in control. But you know how I roll, guys. I'm not interested in the early price. I'm interested in the right price. So the right price for me would be this. Price comes up to here. We get a bit of H1. Price slows down. And then we get a break. As soon as we get a break, I'm in. Yeah, we can then take it down to here. I would close 80% and then I'd leave 20% to run. Yeah, I like H1 structure breakdowns. I know you know this. I tell you this every day. I'm just going to get a t-shirt. I love H1 structure. People will think I'm weird and mental, and they will be right. So yeah, that's the first idea. The second idea would be this. Yeah, maybe it doesn't get to this grey zone. Yeah, maybe price starts coming back down doing this. But as soon as we get a break of this level, we can also look for shorts down to here. Okay, so a couple of possibilities with Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar short. But yeah, shorts again, Aussie dollar weakness. The third trade I'm looking at today is Euro Aussie dollar. And obviously, because of Aussie dollar weakness, I'm looking to buy this pair. So let's look at the day chart, guys. So price is scruffy. First and foremost, price is scruffy. So we was in a downtrend, and then bang. Yeah, we've got a break of these highs, was in an uptrend, and then bang, break of these lows, we're in a downtrend, and then bang, yeah, break of these highs, uptrend. Scruffy price action. All right, but for me, we are in an uptrend as soon as we broke these highs. Okay, and then price has come back down to this grey zone here. Let me zoom in now. Price has come back down to this level here where price has reacted historically, and then it reacted again yesterday. And we've got this bullish candle that suggests we can take price back up to these highs. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. If we go to the weekly time frame as well, perhaps I should have done this first, but you can see, you know, it's in an uptrend, yeah. Potentially a head and shoulders pattern, yeah, but in an uptrend, and it's bounced off of these lows again. Yeah, look at this green candle. Okay, so again, we can take price back up to here. All right, go back to the day chart. Yeah, that's what we're looking to do. If we now drop to the H1 chart and look for our entries. So as you can see, guys, we have had a break in H1 structure already. Yeah, price was coming down. As soon as this high here was broken, yeah, with this candle, we can start looking for buys. Okay, and we would have had a nice trade. As it happens, price has retraced, and now I just want price to react in this grey zone. Yeah, because we are still in a H1 structure. If price starts breaking these lows, not interested. But like I say, if we get a bullish reaction inside this grey zone somewhere, these levels here would be a good level. So, you know, around here. We can then take price back up to this level here, close 80%. And then we can leave 20% to run all the way back up to here. All right, guys, so that's what I'm seeing on Euro, Aussie, dollar. We're also looking to buy this pair. And then the final trade, there is more, guys. The final trade for today Guys, before I show you the final trade, if you are enjoying this analysis, these trade ideas, and would like to receive them every day, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash the like button. Support the channel. Merci beaucoup. Okay, so the final trade for today is pound against the Canadian dollar. So what are we seeing? So we're seeing this, guys. It was a trade idea from yesterday, if you remember rightly. So yeah, price has broken down and is in a downtrend ever since we got these lower lows and we've got lower highs. So we're clearly in a downtrend, but the push down has been so aggressive. Yeah, we're due a little bit of a retrace. Yeah, perhaps a retrace into here somewhere before we come back down. So based on that retrace, yeah, we are against trend. Get that clear. We are against day trend, but we've had this very bullish candle form at this important support zone. So my idea is to take price back up to this 6,300 psychological level, or even this 6,362, because it corresponds with this action here. All right, guys, we're looking to buy this pair for those reasons. And look at this bullish candle. That fills us with confidence. Let's drop down to the H1 chart now. What are we seeing? Let's look down at the H4 chart. So we've even had a break in H4 structure, guys. Yeah, price came down. Yeah. But then we started building up. So as soon as we got a break of these highs, even these highs, yeah, H4 structure has changed. And look at these candles. Buy, buy, buy. They are saying, buy me, Tom. Please buy me. And I will buy you if you give me value. And when I say value, I want to retrace. So, guys, again, what am I looking for? Basically, I'm looking for a retrace into this grey zone. As you can see, again, I've got my alarm set, but I just want to retrace into this grey zone, even where my alarm is, yeah, because this area here is potential support. Okay, so even here, guys, but I want to see a reaction in here, bullish reaction. I can then get into the trade. I will close at a risk to reward of 1:1. Maybe it's up here. I'll close 80%. And then I'll let 20% run up to one of those higher time frame targets. All right. If price starts breaking down in H1 structure, yeah, like this, it's difficult for me to trade, guys. Maybe I could trade it if I look at H4 structure, but it's difficult for me to trade. So we want this to hold here and we can come back up. Okay, guys, so yeah, those are the trade ideas for today. And if you've enjoyed them, then come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash the like button. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at the news now. Okay, guys, news for Thursday, the 9th of February. So the first piece of important news, and this really could be important, guys, is German CPI. Yeah, 3-star rating coming out at 7 o'clock GMT. Yeah, this could really move the euro, guys. Yeah, I don't need to tell you how important CPI and inflation is at the moment. So yeah, keep an eye out for this. Very important. Next important piece of news is this 9:45 coming out of the UK. We've got the Treasury Committee hearings. Yeah, so the information that comes out of that could really move the pound, guys. If we carry on down, 10 o'clock, EU Leaders Summit. Yeah, loads of, politicians in a room. What could go wrong? Yeah, 3-star rating, guys, but this could move the euro at 1:30 London GMT. Coming out of the US, we got initial jobless claims, another 3-star rating. So this could move US dollar pairs. And then after that, guys, yeah, no other news that we're interested in. All right, guys, so yeah, that's the news finished. That's the vid finished. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a wonderful trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.